this is Winston Smith reminding you to click the like button and subscribe along with the notification bell for when we upload videos. Thank you. What's up, YouTube? This is Winston Smith back in with another commentary. Today we're commenting about Jay-Z sitting for the national anthem. It turns out that he wasn't protesting after all. He was asked when he was at a Columbia University by a professor that if he was intended on sending a message. And Jay-Z said very quickly, actually it wasn't, sorry. Just really quick off the cuff, he said it actually wasn't, sorry. Jay-Z said it was absolutely not a protest. It was two moguls working. It was two moguls at work. That's what he said. He said Jay-Z said it was absolutely not a protest. It was two moguls at work. That's his words. All right. So he basically said that. He says that when he sat down for the Super Bowl, he never performed at the Super Bowl. Beyonce did, though, in 2016. He said he was laser focused on Demi Lovato's performance. From a business standpoint, so he immediately jumped into artist mode, he said, when he was sitting there watching the performance. Now, what do I think of this? I think I have video of this. I'll show it at the beginning. What do I think? Well, Jay-Z's wife performed, Beyonce, she performed in 2016. So you were able to sit there and watch her prepare behind the scenes, watch hair and makeup. You know, he says he was concerned about the mics, if the mics would turn on properly, if they turn on too low. He says he was concerned because Shakira and J-Lo's going to perform at halftime. I'm not buying it. I think that Jay-Z meant to send a certain message, but then because of the backlash, he might have to backtrack. And this is basically when he took the original contract with the NFL. People were saying that they were buying his silence, and now it seems that that could be true. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a lot of money. You're dealing with a sports league. You're dealing with the halftime show for the NFL, seen by hundreds of millions of people. Yeah, you know, I mean, again, Jay-Z's a rapper. He's not going to change the police brutality. I think that's what his mindset is. And basically, he says he was not protesting, even though Beyonce was sitting there rocking back and forth. He says he was laser focused. He was in artist mode. He was breaking down the performance, seeing what was going good, what was going bad. Jay-Z's been at countless sporting events, basketball, football, and he's always stood for the national anthem. I mean, his wife performed. So how closer could you get, bro? Your wife performed at the Super Bowl 3 years ago. So why all of a sudden would you want to get in the artist mode and break down everything when Beyonce was there preparing, and you could have easily been back, you know, in the behind the scenes to see what really happens, rather than being in the stands to see from a fan point of view. You was behind the scenes with her, seeing her prepare and seeing her go through the motion. So you know more than anybody. You know, so there's no need for you to go into artist mode. Come on. You know, but that's what he says. He said it was not a silent protest. And he says that there's no reason for a silent protest, because they were making the biggest, loudest protest of them all by selecting a diverse group of artists to perform at the game. So he doesn't need to do a silent protest when he's choosing the artists that perform at the game. And guess what? Those artists make him a lot of money. Okay, so at the end of the day, you know, I don't know what to think. You know, what do you think? Did Jay-Z really back down? Did he really, has he been bought by the NFL now? Is this like official that he really can't really go out there and make a stance for a certain thing? If someone offers me hundreds of millions of dollars and the influence to basically choose what performers are going to be at a halftime game, well, I'm an owner for a record label, so I mean, I can choose some of my own performers. Any performer that I might want to put out there, I can include them in on the halftime performance. Okay, there's a lot of power, a lot of control. So he's saying that there's no need for us to protest silently. We can choose who basically appears at the Super Bowl. Okay, I'm like, hey man, whatever floats your boat. He's rich enough already. He's already a black billionaire. Obviously, it's not enough. He comes from poverty, so he's not trying to go back. And basically, he knows that him sitting on the sidelines not making this money is not going to change anything. So you got to get into the mindset of Jay-Z. So what do you think? Would you turn down all that money? Would you have just made your bed and lied in it and just not cared?